Hey guys, this is Storm. This is episode 25 of my single player Tiveden world. Let's get on with the episode. So how you going guys? I'm over here just in my little tree farm, chopping down some acacia trees. Yeah, I want to do some building with the acacia blocks. Surprise, surprise. Yep, still love this block. And what better way to chop down some trees while riding a horse? So this is another good benefit of having this tree farm over here. I typically want to ride a horse over here now. So while on the horse, why not chop down some trees? For one, you get, I guess, a better reach. But yeah, it's a bit of fun. I mean, how often do you go to chop down trees riding a horse? No one does that. So yeah, I thought this is a pretty useful way to use a horse and to come over here. So I'm just chopping down a whole bunch of these trees, just replanting them. Want to get probably, how many? Oh, I don't even have 2 stacks yet. So I want to get a few of these wood blocks. But I think we'll get on with some redstone first, and then we'll do some building. So I'm just going to chop down a few of these more acacia trees, then we'll get on with some redstone. Alrighty, so I thought we would get started here by just building some kind of contraption that can move an item or player or mob vertically upwards. And I think this design will work. Yeah, this should now work. So hopefully what would happen is when I power this, this sticky piston will push this sticky piston and slime block. Whoops. Damn, they're easy to break. Push these 2 blocks outwards this direction, and then they should get power from this piece of redstone here, and then push the slime block vertical. So let's just power this up. Okay, cool. So it's pushed it out and upwards. So if I retract or remove the redstone, yeah, it pulls it back in. So it's a pretty simple way to make a slime block jut out and push upwards. So I could have here, this would be where the hole would be, where a player could be perhaps jumping upwards, or an item could be sitting here, and this is where the sticky piston gets pushed to. And yeah, we could use this kind of design to push the player upwards. So I think what I'll do to use a design like this is I'll probably use this in conjunction with just a regular kind of slime block design where you could have a slime block on the ground and use a button or lever or something. In fact, let's just do that quickly, just to make sure that this concept should work. So if I were to have something like this, then all I really need to do is just have some power next to it. So do I have another sticky piston? I do. Let's do this. So if I were to have a sticky piston down here, slime block there, I had to remove these blocks so it doesn't stick to the slime block. Slime block will grab anything near it, and I think it's around 12 blocks or something that it will move with the slime block. So that's why I can't have this joined here, because it will try and connect up all the dirt around here. So if I were to just get rid of that, and I probably just need to send some power down here, so well, this should do it. Whoop. There we go. See, when I do that, it's going to push the player upwards. So I think I'm having this kind of design beneath this contraption. So if I take this power away, and then that could push the player up this direction, and then this could come out on a time delay and push the player upwards still further. So basically creating some kind of vertical item or player transport system thingy-majiggy. So I think I'll, yeah, where should I put a design like this? There's probably a few spots I could use this. I don't have that many places on my island though yet where I need to travel large distances vertically or even send things on different trajectories. So, but I think we'll start with something small. We'll try this out, just probably to replace some kind of ladder design. So let's grab our trusty remote and let's go over to the location where I think we could use something like this. Okay, so we're over here by our little flower shop, a little flower farm here, where I come down and, you know, get our little flowers, get all the flowers that we need, really. So I've just started to work on implementing this design that we just built into this vertical fashion. So this is what it's going to basically look like. So I originally had ladders running down here, and I'm going to try and replace that with this kind of design where the idea is this slime block will push the player upwards, and I believe it's about 5-ish, just over 5, between 5 and 6 blocks anyway, that a player can be pushed by the slime block. So the idea is that the player will get pushed upwards, and then a little bit of a delay later, these 2 blocks will stick out, and then hopefully this piston will extend and use this slime block to propel the player up through the final blocks, up through the hole here. So that's the plan. Yeah, so hopefully this works. So I've got the redstone connected down to this lower sticky piston, which if we just jump on here, we should be able to see that it takes us up. Yeah, that should clear that that top sticky piston. That was the main thing that I wanted to make sure I'm above that slime block there, and so that will give this time to push out and extend up and hopefully keep the player propelled, so I can jump out of that little trapdoor up there. So that's the plan. So okay, so we basically need to get this redstone to travel upwards, so that's what I was just about to do. So we've already got this one already powered, so I need to send this one up this way. And yep, need to keep going. Now, this is where we've got to be a bit careful. So can't have a regular block there because I'll have to worry about what this slime block here is going to connect to. So it needs to have this block free. It needs to have this block also free, I believe. So, oops. Stop my broke my fall. That was awesome. Okay, so this should come up here and that should be okay now. Okay, so I need to think about getting power just here. So just for now, let's just put in some temporary blocks. I'll make all this nice and pretty once we can at least get the concept working. So that can be a regular block because it's not connecting to the sticky piston. Okay, so that means, what do I need? In fact, I think something like that's going to work. So that can come around here. Oh. Actually, no, this will work, because I need to add a delay anyway. I couldn't have a normal redstone dust here, otherwise it would be powered through this block just here when this repeater's getting powder. Powder? Power. Okay, so let's just put in a repeater just here, and probably a 2-tick delay, I guess. So this delay here will control when these blocks should move outwards. So hopefully 2 ticks is long enough for the player to jump up to about this height, and then hopefully I can continue traveling that direction. So let's give this a test run. Let's jump down here. Okay. Alrighty, so let's try this out. Whoa! Well, that worked better than I expected, actually. That wasn't too bad. I could probably hook up the redstone to this trapdoor as well, so it could open on my way up, but I'll need to get a way down, need to make a way down, so I don't know. Maybe just manually open this trapdoor is okay. So getting down, I just need to hold... Oh, why didn't that stop my fall? I think if you hold down your jump button when you land on a slime block... Or is it spacebar? Can't remember. Let's try spacebar. Is this going to... Oh, no, that didn't do it. Alright, there's got to be some kind of key combination where you can stop your fall when you land on a slime block, but this concept seems to work. Yeah, and kind of hit my head just here, but that's alright. This obviously wasn't built for this kind of design in mind, but yeah, it's I guess it's a little bit more funky than just regular stairs or ladders just here. So what I'll do is I'll clean this up, and then we'll give it a final test run. So probably have to think about what kind of blocks I can put down the bottom here. Now it does have to have a non-movable block next to the slime block, so I think yep, brought some furnaces over. So I could put down some furnace or leaves or obsidian like I've got here. But I think something like this could look okay. And yeah, I'll probably experiment just filling out this area with a couple other blocks. In fact, this will probably look better if this was also obsidian. So where's my obsidian? There we go. And okay, so I'll grab a few extra blocks, clean this up, and then we'll take a final look, and then we'll do some building. Alrighty, so check it out. It's all done, all nice and cleaned up. So we just need to jump down. Still haven't figured out the landing. Maybe it's bugged in this latest snapshot. But yeah, I can come down, land here, it's all cleaned up, and obviously press the button. Ooh, up we go. And I did remove just this fence post up the top here, just so I don't hit my head every time that I come back up. So yeah, for some reason I can't stick that landing. But anyway, yeah, I can come up here and yeah, I can just cruise on up, no problem. So pretty cool. Not sure where else I'll use this kind of design. It's probably not that efficient on resources, but it's pretty cool nonetheless. But next, what I wanted to start working on was a bit of a build project. Not sure if I'll be able to get it done in this episode, but I'll show you guys what I wanted to start working on anyway, and then we'll at least get the project started. So basically, if we just come down here and look in this direction. So up in there is a little I don't know, it's like a little garden where those large mushrooms are, which is where the streams from my power pyramids come up. And I thought, let's do something a bit more funky up there. It's a little bit plain. And to do that, what I was thinking of doing was basically destroying this whole little garden up here and instead building some kind of structure. So to really emphasize where these little beacon powers go, because it looks a little strange how they just come up out of the garden here. So I'm not sure how much of this base garden I'm going to keep, because I do want to keep some color up here, because this is one thing this place does do, and it's nice and colorful. But yeah, I was thinking of building some kind of structure, so I'm going to mainly use acacia wood. So I did bring over a whole bunch, and I think what I'll do is I'll get the basic outline started off camera, because I have no idea what shape I'm going to go for yet. And I think once I've got that basic structure started, I'll come back to you guys and I'll show you what I've got in mind. Alrighty, so I think I'm pretty happy with the current layout. So this is the overall shape I'm going to go for, just where the acacia blocks are, not where the regular oak wood is. I'm going to remove all this. And what I'm thinking of doing is creating some kind of tower design, so it would be, I don't know, probably 2 stories, and I might even use some kind of slime block contraption to move between the layers, so how I could get from the first story to the second story perhaps. And yeah, so basically what I'm thinking of doing is having, because this is where so currently this is all closed up, but this is where the beacon powers, or the light from the beacons, travel upwards towards the sky when it becomes night, so any second now. And I thought I could have this some kind of feature design through the center of the building, so the whole building will be centered around where these light sources will come upwards. And what I'm thinking of doing is reshaping down this bottom section, so I'm probably going to get rid of this little staircase design, which I never use anyway. It's just a little bit too narrow, I think, and yeah, there's probably a better way to make that. In fact, I might even put some kind of more substantial stair design following probably this path kind of, this path kind of layout. So I might even move this good old head, this thing that I do like, but it sort of out of place here, so might have to put this in the jungle or something. And yeah, probably zigzag some path around, so I could just come around this way. Ooh, I thought I saw a creeper then for a second. And the path could come up here, and then I probably would have some stairs coming up towards the top here. So yeah, it'd be something like this. Now there will be redstone beneath here somewhere. Yep, for all this contraption that controls when these beacons turn on or off. So I have to be careful of that. But yeah, I could probably put in some kind of stair design like this. Hopefully this will be avoiding all the redstone down there. And yeah, I could probably go one more. Because I wanted to have some kind of grand entrance leading up towards where this tower structure thing will be. And yeah, I thought if you had a main staircase at the front here, it would look pretty cool. So that would be the overall shape. Yeah, something like this. Don't know what I'm going to do around the middle section where I've got this wheat. I probably will have to remove the wheat, but just left it there for now. And yeah, I'm probably going to have some kind of, I don't know, I was thinking of some kind of spiral staircase perhaps that can go around this thing. I don't know, I think I'll just build as I go and just see what looks alright to me anyway. Now, what I want to do for the walls, because I don't want just solid acacia, I was thinking of doing, now do I have, I think I brought some over. I wanted to put some nether brick fences, here we go, let's put it there. I wanted to put this in between the walls, because I think this dark looking fence design goes well with the acacia wood, and I'll basically have this going around on the different walls, so maybe something like that, and I'll repeat this design going upwards, and I could probably do that on these end bits as well. Again, I'll remove all this oak wood so it all looks nice and pretty. Yeah, probably just this section, maybe something like that. Maybe that will look okay. Oops. There we go. Yeah, so something like that. I haven't got all the details obviously sorted out yet. I think I'll just build and experiment as I go. So I'll work on this a bit more, and I may change the shape, I may not, but we'll start on the walls and then we'll probably start on the staircase design. Alrighty, check it out. Making some decent progress. I think this is how high the first level will be. So I want this to be a reasonable sized structure. It's up on top of a hill, so I want it to be a feature spot form or island here. And I want to be able to see it from many locations. So yeah, I think I'm going to probably repeat this kind of pattern. Maybe not as high though for the second level. Yeah, I could probably do some different kind of shaping on for the second level with the roof design as well. But yeah, something like this. And I did use some black stained glass here for the sides, the corners here. I think it looks okay. I think it blends in nicely with the acacia wood. It might look I don't know, it's hard to tell. I've only completed this little section here. If the building's going to look a bit plain, even just with this different variation between the stained glass and the nether brick fence. But it should look okay. Now, as for the spiring staircase kind of thing, okay, so what I thought I would do, yeah, let's just put down some blocks here first. Have to be careful because there's obviously redstone beneath me down here. So what I thought we could do is maybe just have it gradually going up. Did I? Yeah, I did make some slabs. Is if I did some kind of gradual design. No, it has to go in one probably. Stairs is always difficult to do in Minecraft. Well, I find it difficult to do anyway. Other people can probably do it easily, but not me. Yeah, if I did something like that, maybe, and then I could, yeah, then I could probably do some kind of another pattern going around like this. And I've got an idea for how to handle this middle section, but yeah, if I could probably do some kind of design like this, which would basically spiral around, and I'll probably do the same on the other side here. It is a bit wider on the ends here, but that's okay. I think I can make that work. But I think this is the kind of pattern that I'll go for. Something like that, where it gradually goes upwards and probably comes up towards a point around the back here, which is where I would be able to have some kind of stair design maybe to go to the second level. But as for this middle section, what I thought we could do is, because the pyramid power, or the light that comes out of the beacon, can travel through these things, through the fences. So what I'm thinking of doing is using these fences in the middle here as well. So basically, yep, in these points here. Oops, why can't I place that? There we go. And what I could probably do is have these going upwards like this. And I'll have this running up through the middle of this building, and yeah, and it would largely camouflage the light that comes out of the beacon, but it will still travel up through the center of the building here. Well, that's the plan anyway. In fact, let's turn on the pyramids. Pyramids. I keep calling these things the pyramids, but they are just beacons. Now, where am I? Here we go. Lost my own place for a second here. So if you haven't seen this place, this is where I can come in. Let's turn the lights on. There we go. This is where I can toggle different beacon powers, and I've got this day-night switch here, so if I flick this, it means it's now on all the time, these different pyramids. But yeah, if I had this switch the other way, it only turns on at night. But yeah, for now, let's test this out. I should have... Oh, let's turn on jump. Jump should be here somewhere. Do I have jump enabled? No, I don't have either of these enabled. So speed and jump boost. So I should have all 5 of these things activated now. Whoa. There we go. Looking good. So let's see if we can get up here in one piece. And yeah, so these things should travel up. Doesn't look too bad. It might look better if I had some kind of stair design. Let's destroy this. Maybe something like this. Does this look better? This could be zigzagging up. Some kind of like caged power design, looking like might look some kind of power grid or something. Could look interesting. Yeah, something like that maybe. Doesn't look terrible. So I could probably extend this up all the way up to the second level. In fact, this could probably go all the way up towards the top of the roof. because I'm going to have these exposed to daylight all the way to the top. And yeah, I think it might look okay. And as for the rest around the back here, I'm going to basically repeat this design. So I think I'll do that, see how much we can get done, and might get the first level here done before we can start the second level. But yeah, we'll just see how much we can get done here. So making some progress here. It's taking a little bit longer than I had hoped, but hey, that's building for you. You just got to keep building a bit more, jump down and build a bit more. It's a bit hard to see at night time, but it's pretty cool how you can see the light through the fences though. Pretty cool effect. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with probably that kind of shape and design now. I wanted to finish off one kind of section before I started to work on the other edges of the building. But that's probably the kind of height that I'm going for. Yeah, I think so. I think it looks alright. And I did have a think about the design in here, and this is what I've come up with. So because it's basically 2 blocks wider on the ends here, so what I was going to do was have this kind of structure on the inside as well. I think it's going to be pretty cool to have a similar kind of wall on the inside that it is on the outside. And this will also allow me to do some pretty cool things with the stairs. So here I can wrap the stairs, not myself, around this particular pillar. So I'll probably extend this. Oops. Yeah. No, let's make this go up one more. So up. I did it again. There. That's where I wanted it. And I could probably wrap this around like that. And yeah, I could keep repeating this design around the ends here. And yeah, I could probably go up another one here. I don't mind that it doesn't join with the ends, where the fences are along the walls, because I'm not really going to focus on that. The idea is when you come in here, you're going to be running up the stairs, and this can lead around to some back way to get to the second level. So that's the plan. I'm going to need more resources though. I really can't place that on that. Why can't I do that? There we go. Perfect. Alright, so that's pretty much the shape I'm going to go for. I'm out of stone blocks, stone slabs though, so I need to make some more of those. Getting low on the acacia wood as well, so I need to basically grab a whole bunch more resources. So I think I'll end the video here while I do that, and then when we come back in the next episode, we'll complete this. Hopefully at least the main shell or the main structure of this building, and then we can start working on some of the finer details. I also have some ideas on how else I could use this building, so it's not just going to be a visual thing. I was thinking of, we could do something a bit more practical. And I'll give you a hint, it's got to do with my excess of gunpowder and my reed farm that I've created. So, yep, that's what I planned on putting those together and make those, put those into use for this particular building. And yeah, I'll let you ponder over that one. But yeah, I think we'll leave it there. I'll keep building. In fact, what I might do is try and finish off this lower level between now and the next episode, so then we can just work on the second level, and then all the fun goody stuff. So, alright, thanks for watching guys, and until next time, stay awesome. Alright, see you guys. Cheers.